Hi, I'm Antonella Mazza and you are watching for BassPlayersOnly.com. Ciao!
Hi everyone, I'm John Liebman. You're watching for BassPlayersOnly.com. Today we are on location in the world headquarters of Framus and Warwick in Markneukirchen, Germany. And I am here with none other than Antonella Mazza. How are you, Antonella?
I'm very good. Happy to see you. Happy being here. A lot of friends. Good.
It's a great place. We're happy to be here too. I want to talk about you. We've gotten to know you. I've gotten to know you a little bit over the years, and I've seen you at Bass Camp. I've seen you at various functions. But let's talk about how it all got started for you. You were born in Italy, and you're from a. Are you from a musical family? I'd like to hear about your musical upbringing.
Well, there is a legend in my family. Apparently, my mother was playing bass when she was young, but as I was born when she was 18. And I never saw a bass in my place.
She played the upright bass, or
she was saying she was playing electric bass, but I think it's really a legend. But I was growing up with this image of Mama playing bass, and this was why I got my approach to this instrument. Around I was like 12. I just wanted to see how a bass looked like because I never saw it. And I started with a band playing a tribute to Beatles, and then I never stopped.
So you played a lot of Paul McCartney bass lines?
Yes.
Some great lines. Well, did you play any other instrument, or were you exposed to any other instruments initially? Was your mother the only musical one in the family?
Yeah, she was the only one, but as I told you, it was just an image because I never saw a bass or a guitar or any other instrument in my family. So the first instrument I saw was a guitar, actually, and the Beatles tribute band. But as I was really a bad guitar player, someone told me, okay, you better play bass. And
what about in school with ensembles or orchestra class or music class? Did you do any of that?
No, this was in Italy. By this time we were all obliged playing a flute.
Really?
Yeah.
Opposite extreme from the bass.
Yeah, I hate it. But I started musical school after, so I discovered music by myself, and then I wanted absolutely to have an instruction concerning music. But by this time, it was not possible to play electric bass to learn electric bass at school. So I studied upright, classical double bass for 10 years.
Okay. Did you use the Simandl method?
In Italy, we use bille, but Simon, yeah.
When I hear Billet's name, I still have a pain right here on my thumb. I used to bleed from those exercises in thumb position. French bow or German bow?
French bow. But we use Simandl too. But later we don't follow all the method. We do prefer. I don't know why in conservatory we do prefer bille, and then sometimes bottesini.
Okay. Wow, some challenging stuff. Did you want to? Did you grow to like it? Did you want to play in an orchestra, or were you just, I want to do this just so I can get done with it and get back to my electric bass and doing the stuff I want to do? What were you hoping to accomplish there?
As it was a new world for me, I really get deep into. So at a certain moment, I wanted to play in an orchestra. Till the day I started playing in a real orchestra, and then I said, maybe no, I don't want to do this all my life. It was really was like this. The classical musicians are great, but you have to study a lot. I mean, I talk just about double bass. Classical double bass literature, it's really hard to play. We were talking about Bottesini or Dragonetti. Yes. It's really, really complicated. And then in the orchestra, except some Verdi or Stravinsky, you don't have that much to play. So it's kind of frustrating. And by the way, I was not so good to do a solo career. And then I switched back to the pop world.
Okay, well, that obviously has worked out for you very well because you've played with a lot of people. Tell us, give us some highlights of your career because I know that you've traveled a lot, you've played with a lot of people, you've done a lot of very impressive stuff. What are some things that stand out that that are highlights from your musical career as a bass player?
The first real job was when I was 22. I was playing with a band. You know, the band you have to rehearse one time per week, and we are all together. We compose together. I think that I hate. But one day the singer here arrived saying, "You know what? I have a friend. He's an anchorman in the TV show. He wanted me to play in a daily TV show." Oh, I don't want to accept. He said, "What? You better take the job." So we started playing in a TV show daily for 1 year. And after 1 year, even when I was going to the supermarket, the girl at the supermarket, she knew me. So we became kind of famous. This was, wow, the power of TV communication. And then after this, it was like everything came in a row. So other TV show, and then I started touring. Another really interested trip. I met a lot of musicians. In jazz musicians, I met a lot of with all the respect, and they were teaching me the ethic of being a musician, how a musician had to behave. And I think this was, till today, this was saving my life, because today there are so many musicians, great musicians everywhere. But to be a professional musician, you have to have how do you have to behave to be a professional musician? That is what they were teaching to me.
It's a very important lesson to learn, and unfortunately not everybody learns those lessons. Let's talk about your equipment. I mentioned we're in Warwick, and I know you love your Warwick bass. You play the Streamer, if I understand.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, tell me, out of all the basses you can play, why Warwick? What do you like about Warwick basses?
You know, I'm playing Warwick basses since 2004. And my first Warwick I still have, and I still play. It's a Streamer Stage 2 5 strings, a pink one. And every time, when I was young, I was dreaming of having a Warwick, but by this time it was really expensive for me. I couldn't afford. And then when the TV show came into my life, and I had the opportunity to have a custom Warwick. That's why I said, okay, let's do a pink. And when I remember the day I opened the case, and I saw this shiny, bright pink bass. Wow. And I played like for 5 years, only the pink one. Then I got, growing up, I got a blue one, more sober. And actually I'm playing, I have the Alien, the acoustic bass. I think I have almost everything. I have a 4-string custom with stars, funky style. I have an upright. I have the Triumph. And now I tried the star bass. As I'm playing in a blues band, I play upright in this blues band, but often we do kind of electrical concerts. And so I wanted to try the star bass, and I'm totally in love.
Those are very popular. Lee Sklar, I know, loves his, and an interesting interview I did recently with Rex Brown, who's a total heavy metal guy, rock guy, and he plays a star bass. I said, you didn't strike me as a star bass kind of guy. So they're really catching on, not just with in all types of music, which is. What about the future? I mean, you're still young. You've done a lot already. What else would you like to do that you haven't already accomplished? Is there a dream gig, or is there something that you've always wanted to do?
You're right. It's already 25 years I'm playing. I still feel the same enthusiasm as when I started. So I have a lot of dreams in my genre, and I hope they all will come true. So I have an ideal gig. I don't know. I would like to play in a brass band. I didn't say, since 5 years I'm badly playing tuba, studying tuba. So I would like to play in a brass band in New Orleans.
That would be a lot of fun. You be sure to let me know. We'll start a website for tuba players only, and we'll get you there. Last question, Antonella. What would you be if you were not a bass player or a tuba player or a guitar, but something outside of music?
I already have something outside music, a parallel life, because I'm a searcher at the Sorbonne University. I'm writing. I like literature, so I'm writing my thesis. I don't know. Thesis. Thank you. About relation between lyrics and philosophy and music. So analyzing songs, things like that. So I like to have a B playing. Yeah,
playing beats.
Yeah. Thank you. Or otherwise, if I still can do something in my life, being a chef.
Really.
And a cooker.
Okay, cool. Well, we can talk about that next time. You open it up for a follow-up interview. Well, not only a well-rounded musician, but a well-rounded person as well.
Thank you.
Antonella Mazza, great catching up with you and finding out more about you. Fascinating interview, fascinating story. And keep doing what you're doing, and we'll look forward to seeing and hearing lots more from you in the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
At the Warwick and Framus World Headquarters, Markneukirch in Germany, with Antonella Mazza. I'm John Liebman. You're watching for BassPlayersOnly.com.